I wake up with your name still heavy on my lip. The morning feels so cold without your fingertips. I talk to empty rooms like you're still listening. I laugh a little louder just to hide the trampoline. I wear my bravest face when people ask your name. I say I'm doing fine, like love's an easy game. Every little thing still leads me back to you. Some hearts don't break at once, they slowly fall into. I give you all my truth, every sea, every sky. I never knew that love could leave me this far. I love you like I let you ever love me. I stay when you were leaving. You stopped, I couldn't be. I loved you deeper than words could ever say. You moved on like it was nothing. I'm still stuck in yesterday. Your jacket in my arm still smells like yesterday. I should've thrown it out, but I just couldn't stay. I sleep on no side still, like you'll come home tonight. I hate myself for hoping when I know it's not right. You promised forever, like you were from fierce snow. I built my world around it just to watch it fall. I loved you older when loving hurt like hell. I chose to hold your hand while you let yours slip away. I loved you harder when you chose not to try. You found someone to replace me. I just lied and cried. Did I ask for too much? Was I hard to keep? Or was I just a chapter you didn't mean to read? I blame myself for leaving when you were already gone. I kept fixing what was broken, but the love was never mine alone. They said I should feel safe, now we're drawing them down. But I stayed through the silence, helping you figure it out. I loved you longer through the lonely nights. I chose you every day. You chose your peace and left my I loved you over even when it broke me inside. You closed the door so easily. I'm still standing and can cry. Maybe one day I'll forget the girls for trying so hard. For all meeting someone who left and called it falling apart. If you ever miss my voice or the way I used to care, just know I loved you longer than you were ever there. knew the moment by your eyes, the way they couldn't stay on mine. Like something beautiful was fading right between the lines. Your hands were warm but felt so far, your voice was steady, mine fell apart. We both were standing in the same room, but miles away at heart. I tried to be the brave one, pretend I understood, but love is never painless, even when it's good. So when you let me go, please don't say it's easy, don't tell me we'll be fine. Like tears don't mean anything when you let me go. No, I gave you all I had, every dream, every breath, every piece of my heart. And love is setting you free, then freedom is breaking me. When you let me go, I'll keep your sweater by my bed just to feel less alone, and replay all the promises we made but never owned. Oh, they say that time will heal the pain, but time just makes it real. There's some goodbyes are quiet and louder than they feel. I wish that love was stronger than fear and circumstance, but sometimes two hearts breaking is love's only chance. So when you let me go, please don't call it closure, there's nothing closing here, just a door left wide open when you let me go. No, I stayed until the end, through the doubt, through the hurt, through the lies we won't defend. If love means setting you free, then freedom is breaking me. When you let me go, maybe in another world we don't give up this fight. Maybe we were almost perfect, just not at the right time. And I'll forgive the universe for writing us this way, but I'll never stop remembering the love we couldn't save. When you let me go, I hope you find your heaven, I hope she loves you right the way I couldn't then. When you let me go, I'll be learning how to breathe with the ghost of what we were still sleeping next to me. If love means letting go, then I just want you to know I loved you more than you will ever see. So when you let me go, take my heart gently. Late night calls, your voice so low, every word makes my heart beat slow. I try to focus but I drift away, getting lost in the things you say.
I tell myself I'll take it slow, but every smile just steals the show. I hold it in, I'm acting brave, but my heart don't wanna behave.
When you look at me, I forget my lines, every little touch feels so right. I'm trying not to cross the line, but I'm so awfully falling every time.
Softly falling for you,
Softly falling,
nothing I can do.
softly falling.
Say you feel it too.
close, it pulls me close. Like every word is something I chose. You say my name, I lose my breath. Trying to hide it, but I'm a mess. I tell myself don't fall too fast, but every moment feels like magic lasts. I play it cool, I play pretend, but my heart gives in again. You say my name, my heart goes like every little look feels so right. I try to run, I try to hide. You're my favorite feeling tonight. You're my favorite feeling. Favorite feeling. You're my favorite feeling. Yeah, you are. We talk too much, we laugh too loud. Lost in the moment, lost in the crowd. Your hand in mine, it feels so true. Like the world slows down with you. I tell myself don't fall too fast, but every smile makes it last. I play it cool, I play pretend, but my heart gives in again. You say my name, my heart goes like every little look feels so right. I try to run, I try to hide. You're my favorite feeling tonight. Maybe it's small, maybe it's new, but it feels like something true. If this is love, I'm not afraid. I'll stay right here, don't fade away. You say my name, my heart goes light. Every little look feels so right. I don't wanna fight this feeling inside. Favorite feeling, yeah, you are. Favorite feeling, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I was background noise in your movie, cut from scenes too easily. Played small just to keep you comfortable, but I was never meant to be invisible. I got main character energy. You can't rewrite my destiny. You try to dim my symmetry, but I'm the plot twist, baby. Now the lights are sending me no more spiral memory. You lost your leading lady. I got main character energy. I used to wait for validation, hanging on your hesitation. Every compliment was ration, like love was a short supply. You'd say I was too ambitious, too loud, too superstitious, but I was just suspicious of shrinking to survive. I memorize your moves like seasons, apologize for no good reason, turn my strength into treason just to keep you satisfied. But pressure makes a diamond, and silence builds defiance. Now I don't need compliance to know I'm amplified. I was spinning till I almost broke, swallowed every word you spoke. Now I'm breathing in the smoke of bridges that I burn. I don't need your closure, I got my composure. Watch the curtain closer, and finally I learned I got main character energy. You can't rewrite my destiny. You tried to dim my symmetry, but I'm the plot twist, baby. Now the spotlight follows me. No more half-heart loyalty. fragments and almost an absent senses. Future talk with no evidence, just fantasy and fear. You kept me in a maybe while I called you my baby. Now I see it clearly, I was the one sincere. You thought I'd fade to silence, disappear in your absence, but I built up resilience while you replayed the past. You lost your safe advantage, your ego couldn't manage that I don't need your damage to know I'm built to last. I was drinking for your comfort, now I stand a little taller. Every time you try to stall, I grew another layer. I don't miss the chaos, I don't need your chaos. Look at how I glued up without you as my savior. I got main character energy. Oh, you can't rewrite my destiny. Oh, you try to dim my symmetry, but I'm the plot twist, baby. Now the whole world watching me. No more hid identity. You lost your VIP. I got main character energy. For a moment I believed that losing you is losing me, but mirrors don't lie. And I finally see I was never your supporting role, I was always in control. You were just a subplot in my evolution. Say my name, say my name, I don't answer the same. Say my name, I'm not yours to reclaim. I got main character energy, now the whole world setting me. You can't touch my legacy, I'm the headline, baby. Every scar's a melody, every loss my therapy. You lost your greatest story. I got main character energy. Main character, main character, main character, main character, main character. I don't chase, I attract. I don't beg, I react. Main character, watch me level up forever. I met you when it was too late. Your heart already had a home. I smile like nothing's wrong at all, but I've never felt so alone. I know the line I cannot cross. I know your life is not for me, so I bury all my feelings deep where no one else can see. I'm loving you quietly from a place I shouldn't stay. You're someone else to forever. I'm just a wish that fades away. No touch, no future waiting, just feelings I must hide. I'm loving you quietly with a breaking heart inside. You talk about him without fear, I listen like it doesn't hurt. Every word cuts a little deeper, but I keep it unrehearsed. At night I ask my lonely heart why I chose a love like this, to love someone I can't have and miss someone I never kissed. I'm loving you quietly without hope, without a sign. I let you go in every way except inside my do not ask you for love, I ask you for silence. I stopped counting the days since you took them away. Time no longer moves forward, it only kneels. I sit with my hands empty where your name used to live, and learn that loss is also a form of worship. They told me love heals, but first it undresses you. I prayed with a mouth full of hope and a heart that didn't know fear. I thought faith meant holding on, but maybe faith means disappearing. Here you gave me a love I was never meant to keep, only long enough to learn how deeply I could bleed. So I release you quietly, without drama, without blame. I place your name back in your hands, where nothing ever breaks. I do not ask for answers now, I do not ask to see if losing you is how I bow. And let this be. There are prayers you never answer, not because you are unkind, but because the answer would destroy the heart asking why. So you take what I love most and leave me with my breath, to teach me how to trust you in the slowest kind of death. If love was my idol, forgive me, I lay it down. Oh God, I am tired of hoping, tired of waiting for signs. If you wrote me into solitude, then make it holy, not unkind. Do not return what I surrendered, do not test me twice. If this loneliness is sacred, then let it purify my life. I release you into God, where my longing can intrude. I loved you with my whole belief, now I believe in you. I release you without a future, without a maybe, without a plea. If love must stand in silence, let the silence lead to thee. I no longer pray for you to stay, I pray for my heart to stop reaching where you already said no. We found a spark in borrowed time, a quiet love we couldn't define. Every smile felt like a sin. Loving you is where my scars begin. They say our names don't match the plan, that love like ours should never stand. I'm falling in love, but they say no. Hands tied, tight, hearts held low. I chose you, but the world disagreed. Loving you is forbidden to be. I'm falling in love still somehow, with the love they won't allow. We talk in glances, breathing lies, hide our truth behind goodbyes. If love was fair, we'd stand proud, but fate speaks louder than us now. I tried to fight, I tried to stay, but walls were built along our way. I'm falling in love, but they say no. Dreams we had are moving slow. Every breath falls back to me, asking why you can't be free. I'm falling in love, still somehow, with the love they wanna love. Maybe in another life where love is not a crime, I'd hold your hand in open light and call you mine. No fear, no fight. I'm still in love, though I let go. My heart still whispers what you know. Even if we never meet, you're the love I couldn't keep. I'm falling in love, even now, with the love they wanna love. If loving you is all I get, I'll love you quietly, no regret. Yeah, yeah. Hey. I used to feel like background noise in someone else's movie scene. Always standing in the corner, never where I wanna be. Then you walked in like a plot twist, smiling like you knew my lines. Suddenly the world went quiet and the spotlight felt like mine. No more hiding, no more waiting, no more almost love. You pull me closer, send us over, being not enough. Now I feel like the main character every time you say my name. Like the music gets a little louder when you look my way. I feel like the main character dancing in the pouring rain in a world of almost forever. Are you the one that stayed? Oh, with you I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm the main character when I'm with you. Main character with you. Main character, it's true. We don't need a viral moment, we don't need a perfect frame. We just laugh at stupid jokes and somehow that's enough to stay. You see every messy chapter, every scar I tried to hide. Still you hold my hand in public like you're proud I'm by your side. No more doubting, no more breaking, no more running scared. You rewrote every ending just by being there. I feel like the main character every time you say my name. Like the music gets a little louder when you look my way. I feel like the main character even on my worst days in a world of go is my torment, and I can't go back in time to avoid the day we met. Loving you is my sorrow, like holding fire in the rain. I knew that it would burn me, still I chose to stay in pain. Every heartbeat whispers your name, even when I try to hide. I built my world around you, now I'm breaking from inside. If I could turn back time before our eyes align, before my heart believed you were forever mine. Letting you go is my torment, sharper than goodbye. My heart was never ready to learn how not to try. I can't return to yesterday to avoid the day we met. If this was meant to fade away, why does it hurt like this instead? I try to walk away slowly, erase the trace of you, but every step without you feels like losing something true. You were a prayer unfinished, a promise left in air. I'm trapped between the healing and the weight I still must bear. Maybe we were only a chapter, not the end. A lesson wrapped in longing, a love we couldn't defend. Letting you go is my torment, but loving you was pain. I'm standing in the silence of everything that remains. I can't go back to yesterday or undo what fate has done. But if you ever think of me, remember you were the only one. I still remember how it felt, your heartbeat underneath my head. The world was quiet in your arms, like nothing bad could reach us then. We painted futures on the wall with fragile hands and fearless hearts. We never thought the smallest cracks could pull the whole thing apart. I held on tighter than I should, believing love was bulletproof. But even diamonds turn to dust when they're cut by the truth. When the lights fade and the crowd goes home, I'm still standing here alone with your name burning on my tongue like a song that's never done. We were so close to forever, I know. Now I'm learning how to let you go. When the lights fade, it's just me. Your picture sleeping on my phone feels heavier than it should. I trace the outline of your smile like somehow that still could bring back the nights we talked till 3 about the life we'd always chase. Now all those dreams are scattered stars. just how to stand. If I see you in another time, I'll smile instead of cry. Thank you for the part of me you helped to bring alive. When the lights fade, I won't be afraid of the silence that we made. I'll be strong, even on my own, turning heartbreak into home. We were so close, but I finally know some loves are meant to let you grow. When the lights fade, I'll be free. When the lights fade, I remember, but I breathe. We were golden in the backseat glow, windows down, letting feelings show. Every word felt like a spark, riding forever in the dark. We were young, but we believed every promise up our sleeve. Now the silence hits so loud, funny how we're strangers now. You said, baby, we're unstoppable, like love was something logical, but hearts don't work that way. I was almost yours, almost waking up on your side of the door, almost forever, almost sure we were one step from something more. Oh, 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 now I'm dancing with the memory of everything we couldn't be. I was almost yours, but almost doesn't live anymore. Your jacket's still inside my room, smells like every too soon. I try to wash you from my skin, but ghosts don't leave that easy, friend. You moved on like seasons do. I'm still stuck in deja vu. Guess forever had a cost, and we were what it almost was. We said, baby, we're unbreakable. Turns out love is shakeable, and timing walked away. I was almost yours, almost waking up on your side of the door, almost forever, almost sure we were one step from something more. Oh, 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 now I'm dancing with the memory of everything we couldn't be. I was almost yours, but almost doesn't live anymore. If I could rewrite the night, I'd hold you tighter. If I could turn back time, would we be brighter? Or were we just a lesson, dressed up like destiny? I was almost yours, almost heaven on the kitchen floor, almost fire, almost war. We were beautiful and told. Now I'm stronger in the aftermath. Every tear became my armor glass. I was almost yours, but almost isn't ours anymore. The night you said you needed space, the air turned hard to breathe. Like even gravity had changed and pulled you far from me. Your voice was calm, too calm to trust, like storms before they break. And every word you chose with care still felt like an earthquake. We didn't scream, we didn't cry, we barely made a sound. But silence has a crueler way said it's not that I don't care, like that would ease the fall. But caring doesn't save a heart when it won't stay at all. When the sky fell quiet over us, I felt the light go dark. Every promise we were holding slipping through my arms. If love was written in the stars, why did ours burn out when the sky fell quiet? So did yours. I still replay the smallest things, the way you said my name, like it belonged inside your chest, like it would always stay. Now it echoes in the hollow of a house we used to fill, and every corner whispers of a love that's standing still. You're talking about the future like I'm not in the frame, like I was just a season, not the center of your flame. We built a world from fragile hope and called it something strong, but maybe we were holding on to something already gone. When the sky fell quiet over us, I felt the distance grow, like something sacred shattered but too soft to let it show. If love was meant to hold the line, why did ours let go when the sky fell quiet? I was the last to know. When you started drifting, tell me when you turned away. Was it hidden in the little doubts you were too afraid to say? I would have torn my pride apart, I would have been my truth, I would have fought the universe if it meant not losing you. But you were already leaving while I was still believing. Now the walls feel like they're closing, every breath a heavy sound, like the world keeps moving forward, but I'm stuck beneath the ground. You say this is for the better, you say we'll both be fine, but how can something feel so right and die before its time? When the sky fell over us, it took my faith away, took every dream I held so close and watched it break. If love was ever real to you, why did you walk away when the sky fell quiet? Why did I stay? The sky's still quiet now, but my heart is loud with you, and I don't know how to silence it. You text my name with a little heart, Now my whole day falls apart in the best way I can't explain. Why your hello feels like rain. I say I'm fine, I play it cool, but every thought runs back to you. I bite my lip, I count to 4, but I'm already wanting more. When you say hey, my world slows down. Every little word turns me around. I try to breathe, I try to cope. Just call me yours, don't let me hurt. Call me yours, just call me yours. Say once, call me yours. Call me yours, just call me yours. We walk too close, our arms collide. I'll feel your smile before I try. Every joke you softly say stays with me that whole day. I say I'm fine, I play it cool, but every thought runs back to you. I bite my lip, I count to 4, but I'm already wanting more. You say hey, my world goes down. Every little word turns me around. I try to breathe, I try to cope. Just can't only yours, don't let me hurt. Maybe it's fast, maybe it's slow, but it feels right when I'm with you. If this is all we get tonight, hold my hand, it feels so just call me yours. I learned how to smile again, just so no one asks my name. I learned how to laugh out loud while my heart still feels the same. You left without a warning sign. No final words, no fight, just silence growing louder every lonely night. I keep your photos hidden like secrets in my phone. I tell myself I'm better now, but I still feel alone. You said you needed distance to find out who you are, but you never noticed you took my light that far. I was fighting for us while you were letting go. I kept believing in a love you already outgrew. You left quietly, like I never mattered at all. Like my tears were nothing, like I was easy to lose and fall. You left quietly, and I stayed to feel the pain. I kept loving all the memories. You walked away from every name. Your favorite cup still waits on the corner of the sink. I talk to it sometimes when I don't know what to think. I replay all our last good days, like maybe I missed a sign. How did loving you so deeply turn into wasting time? I gave you my softest parts, every fear, every dream. You held them for a moment, then dropped them in between. You left quietly while I was still trying to stay. You erased me from your future like I was just a phase. You left quietly, no goodbye. kept waiting for an answer you never meant to send. They say love should heal you, not leave you this afraid. But I gave you my forever, you only stayed halfway. You left quietly, and I shouted in the sound of a love that died in silence without ever breaking out. You left quietly, and I stayed to clean the mess. You found peace in letting go, I found pain in loving less. If you ever think of me in the middle of your day, just know I didn't stop loving, I just learned to walk away. You left quietly, but I felt it loud inside. Some people don't say goodbye, they just take your heart and hide. You were standing closer than before, but I've never felt you this far. There's something breaking in your eyes, like you've already closed your heart. We talk in careful sentences, like strangers being kind, but kindness doesn't save a love that's slowly dying inside. I feel it in the quiet, in the space between our hands, like we're both too tired to fight for something we don't understand. You say we gave it everything, you say we did our best, but love shouldn't feel this fragile, beating in my chest. If this is the end, then say it like you mean it. Don't hold me like you're staying if you don't believe it. Don't kiss me like tomorrow is still ours to spend. If this is the end, then let it end. I kept defending every crack, like it was just a phase, while you were slowly stepping back in quiet, careful ways. You stopped saying we in sentences, started saying and I kept trying to fix the air while we were running out of time. You look at me with sympathy like I should understand, but I don't want your mercy, I just want your hand. You say it's for the better, that we both deserve more, but if you wanted something different, why did you build this door? If this is the end, then don't you say forever. Don't tell me we were perfect, just not right together. Don't call this love a lesson, like that won't make amends. If this is the end, then let it end. Tell me when you stop choosing me, tell me when you let go. Was it hidden in the small things I was too blind to know? I would have changed the way I breathe if that's what it would take. I would have been until I broke, just to keep us safe. But you were already gone before I felt the break. Now the walls are shaking, every memory loud, every hour will leave you echoing through the crowd. You say you still care for me, but caring doesn't mend. If this is really over, if this is the end, then say it without fear. Don't you dare say I love you exchange is the end. If this is the end, then watch me as I fall. Watch me try to breathe with nothing left at all. If love was ever real, why didn't it defend? Why didn't it defend? I'm still standing in the ruins of everything we said, still hearing every promise replay inside my head. If this is really over, then don't you dare call it love again. If this is the end, then let it break me clean. I used to pray for something holy, something pure and something kind. I thought love was sent from heaven, like a promise signed in light. I built my faith around your heartbeat, like it couldn't ever lie. But saints don't walk away so easy, and angels don't say goodbye. I memorized your every weakness, like it made me strong somehow. But strength is just another word for breaking slowly now. You said forever doesn't exist, that it's just a word we use. But I believed in every kiss, now I don't know what's true. I don't believe in love anymore, not the way I did before. Not the kind that stays at night, not the kind worth fighting for. If love can leave without a scar, if love can close an open door, then maybe love was never real. I don't believe in love anymore. They say the heart is made for healing, but mine forgot the way it beats. But only out of habit, not because it wants to stay. You looked at me without regret, like leaving felt like peace. And I was drowning in the wreckage of something you released. I would've died to keep you breathing, I would've burned to keep you warm. But you were tired of the fire, while I was still the storm. If love is patient, love is kind, then why was ours so cruel? If love is truth, then tell me why it made me feel the fool. I don't believe in love anymore, it's just a beautiful disguise, a fragile lie we tell ourselves before it slowly dies. I gave my faith, I gave my soul, I gave you everything I swore. If this is what love really is, I don't believe in it anymore. Maybe I was naive, maybe I was blind, maybe love is only real for a certain kind. Maybe I was just a chapter you were meant to close, while I was building cathedrals out of fragile hope. You didn't just break my heart, you broke the meaning of it. I don't believe in love anymore, not the way I used to every night, not the way I used to kneel, begging into the sky alive. If love can turn its back so easy, if forever lasts a night, then take this face I Maybe one day I'll forgive it. Maybe one day I'll feel again. But tonight, love is just a word I don't understand. I look better without you. Yeah, my mirror says it's true. Crying over someone who was scared of something new. Now shining colors, you said I never do. Funny how I glow up the second I lost you. Late night mascara on my sleeve. You said forever didn't mean every promise pixel thin. Love went blurry, I zoomed in. You hated when I spoke my mind, called it too much every time. Now I talk and rooms get quiet. Guess my voice was never the problem. You tried to dim my light, said I was too bright, but stars don't ask the night if they're allowed to shine. I look better without you, walking like I never knew what it felt like to be small, just to make you feel tall. Now I'm dancing on the table, heart finally stable. I don't miss the way you moved. I look better, so much better without you. New dress, new city lights, same me, just different heights. I don't flinch at your name, it don't hit me the same. You watch my story twice, guess karma's got Wi-Fi. You left thinking I'd fall, but I just went viral. Tried to dim my light, said I was too bright, but stars don't ask that night if they're allowed to shine. I look better without you, yeah, my confidence grew. Every tear turned gold, now my heart's titanium proof. I'm a bitter, I'm evolved. You were just a phase I outgrew. I look better, so much better without you. Without you. Without you. I smile like I'm okay, but the night knows every tear. I walk through crowded rooms, still wishing you were here. I learned how to breathe alone, with memories in my chest. Your name is in every song I never meant to confess. They say time will heal the pain, but some wounds learn how to stay. I try to let you go, but my heart just won't obey. I'm still holding on to the words you never said, to the love we almost had, to the dreams inside my head. I'm still holding on, even when it hurts this way. If loving you is losing me, then I'm still holding on. Your shadow's on the wall, every time the lights go low. I pretend I moved along, but deep inside you know I've been strong for everyone, but weak when I'm alone. Some goodbyes don't end the love, they just turn it into stone. I replay every fight, every laugh, every lie. If I could turn back time, I'd choose you every time. I'm still holding on to the touch I can't forget, to the fire But tonight I'm not that strong, so I keep singing this song. I'm still holding on when I should have walked away. But love doesn't listen to the things we try to say. I'm still holding on, even if you're gone. You are my forever, so I'm still holding on. If you ever hear this song, just know I try to be strong, but some loves don't fade away. They just learn to live in pain. Woke up, smiling at the light today. Your name is dancing in my brain. Every little thing feels brand new. Even the sky looks blue when I'm with you. I don't know when it happened, but my heart knows your name. Every step feels like magic. Nothing's ever been the same. I think I'm falling, finally, for the way you laugh at me. Every moment feels so right, like sunshine after rain. I'm falling, finally, and I hope you feel the same. Coffee tastes sweeter when you're near. Every second I just want you here. Simple talks, walking slow. I never knew love could feel this warm. You know, no rush, no fear, no reason why. I just smile when you pass by. Think I'm falling, finally, for the way you look at me. Every heartbeat sings your name like a favorite song on replay. I'm falling, finally, and I hope you feel the same. If this is a dream, don't wake me up. Let me stay right here in this kind of love. No promises, no lines to say, just holding hands and feeling okay. Yeah, I'm falling, finally, and it feels so right to me. If tomorrow comes too fast, I'll still choose you every day. I'm falling, finally, and I hope you feel the same. Just two hearts smiling free, falling slowly, you and me. Yeah, yeah. I heard the truth inside your silence before you ever said a word. Sometimes goodbye is just a whisper, too painful to be heard. Your shadow lingered on the doorway, like you were halfway out the light. And I was holding on to something already out of sight. We were built on fragile promises written in the sand. I tried to hold the ocean still with shaking hands. If loving you is goodbye, then why does it still feel like I fold your name into my prayers, like God might change his mind, like heaven sometimes rewrites stories for the ones who try. But miracles don't beg for tears, and love can't live on hope. I guess forever isn't promised, just something that we wrote. I watched you slowly slipping through fingers full of fear, and every will be okay disappeared. If loving you is goodbye, then why does it hurt this way? Why do I search for you in crowds every single day? If loving you means setting you free, why do these chains remain? You walk into a brighter life, I'm learning how to break. If loving you is goodbye, why does it feel like fate? Maybe love was never meant to stay, just to appear, to teach us how to open up and how to live with fear. Maybe I was just a chapter in someone else's song, but you were every lyric I was holding on. If loving you is goodbye, then let the sky fall down. Let every star forget to shine if you're not around. If loving you is all I had, then I had everything. Even if it broke my heart, you were my everything. If loving you is goodbye, then goodbye is loving you. And I'll carry you in quiet ways no one else can see. If loving you is goodbye, then goodbye is part of me. I don't look for you in crowds like I did before. I don't wait for your shadow by the door. Your absence doesn't scream, it only softly stays, like a song I used to love, but don't replay. We were never broken, just unfinished lines. Two hearts reading different states of time. You needed space to grow, I needed roots to stay. Neither of us wrong, just not the same. I've made peace with the truth that love doesn't always choose to become forever. I loved you the right way, without chains, without fear. I didn't ask you to be someone you were ready to be here. I loved you the right way, and I laid it aside. Sometimes loving someone means not holding them tight. I kept the best of us and let the rest go free. I don't carry disappointment inside of me. What we had was real, even if it didn't stay. Some feelings don't disappear, they change. I stopped wishing you would miss me the way I once did too, because love isn't proven by what someone loses. I love because you want me back, but because it meant a while. I hope you felt safe with me, I hope you felt seen, that I loved you softly in between. Some love teach us patience, some teach us release. You taught me how to love without needing to keep. I loved you the right way, without anger or regret. I don't replay the goodbye, I don't wish we never met. I loved you the right way, and that's enough for me, because loving you gently set my own heart free. If our stories never meet again on any road or sign, just know you were a chapter I will always read kindly. Not with longing, not with pain, but with quiet thanks, because I loved you the right way, and I wouldn't change a thing. You show up like neon in the dark, lighting up the quiet in my heart. Say you're cool, but I see further flame. You don't touch me, but I feel your name. Phone lines flashing, baseline low, your eyes telling me don't go slow. We're one step from crossing the line, and you're already crossing mine. Oh, you say it's nothing but your hands say more, and the way you look at me is a closed and locked door. It's a midnight confession, we don't need permission. Hearts are racing, no question, body top, no discretion. Oh, electric, static in every second. It's a midnight confession, and I'm your new obsession. I'm your new obsession. Heartbeat synced to the 808. Your shadow pulling me your way. Say my name like a secret code. One more drink and we lose control. City skyline, spinning lights. We don't care if it's wrong or right. Your risk that I wanna take. Love's a game, and we're wide awake. You say it's casual, but your touch don't lie. Every little glance is a spark in disguise. It's a midnight confession, we don't need permission. Hearts are rips and no question, body type, no discretion. Oh, electric, static in every second. It's a midnight confession, and I'm your new obsession. I'm your new obsession. No sleep, no shame, no rules in this game. If this is a mistake, don't wake me. It's a midnight confession, now we cross the tension. No silence, just tension, hands tight for connection. Oh, electric, feel it in every second. It's a midnight confession. Baby, I'm your obsession. I learned how to smile again, just so no one asks my name. I learned how to laugh out loud, while my heart still feels the same. You left without a warning sign, no final words, no fight, just silence growing louder every lonely night. I keep your photos hidden like secrets in my phone. I tell myself I'm better now, but I kept believing in a love you already outgrew. You left quietly, like I never mattered at all. Like my tears were nothing, like I was easy to lose and fall. You left quietly, and I stayed to feel the pain. I kept loving all the memories. You walked away from every name. Your favorite cup still waits on the corner of the sink. I talk to it sometimes when I don't know what to think. I replay all our last good days, like maybe I missed a sign. How did loving you so deeply turn into wasting time? I gave you my softest parts, every fear, every dream. You held them for a moment, then dropped them in between. You left quietly while I was still trying to stay. You erased me from your future, like I was just a face. You left quietly, no goodbye, no regret. You forgot us so easily. I'm still learning to forget. Was that too much to handle, or not enough to keep? Did you ever really love me, or just like the way I'd bleed? I blame myself for everything your silence never said. I kept waiting for an answer you never meant to send. They say love should heal you, not leave you this afraid. But I gave you my forever, you only stayed halfway. You left quietly, and I shattered in the sound of a love that died in silence without ever breaking out. You left quietly, and I stayed to clean the mess. You found peace in letting go. I found pain in loving less. If you ever think of me in the middle of your day, just know I didn't stop loving, I just learned to walk away. You left quietly, but I felt it loud inside. Some people don't say goodbye, they just take your heart and hide. The nights feel longer without you here. Your voice is all I have to hear. I count the days, I count the stars, wishing distance wasn't this hard. Every message, every call still can't replace you at all. I miss you in ways words can't say. Love feels closer, but you're far away. Miles between us, hearts miles between us. But I know this love is real, it continues to grow. I miss you now, I miss you then. I love you till we meet again. No matter how far, you're my home. The silence talks when you're not here. Your coffee cup still disappears. In morning light I see your face in every corner of this place. I try to fold the memories, but they don't fit in boxes neatly. Your laugh still echoes in my head, like words we never fully said. We were a fire in the cold, we were a story half untold. I still reach out into the dark for your shadow in my arms. We were almost home, almost where we dreamed we'd be, with a porch light on and your hand right next to me. We were almost strong, almost learned how not to break. Now I sleep alone with the promises we made. We were almost home. I walk the streets we used to know. Every window feels like ghosts. The city hums, but I don't hear anything but you, my dear. I kept your sweater by my side, like somehow time would change its mind. If love was measured by the tears, we'd last 1,000 years. We were a flame against the rain, trying hard to numb the pain. But sometimes love just can't survive, no matter how we try. We were almost home, almost where we dreamed we'd be, with the porch light on and your hand right next to me. We were almost strong, almost learned how not to break. Now I'm holding on to every word we couldn't say. We were almost home. Maybe in another life we don't run, we don't hide. Maybe then we get it right, no tears left to cry. If heaven keeps the things we lose, I hope it's keeping you. And every forever we almost knew. For we were almost home, almost more than just a dream. But the lights went out somewhere in between. We were almost brave, almost healed the cracks inside. Now I close my eyes and say your name at night. We were almost home. If love was meant to let you go, why did it feel like home? someplace I don't understand. Your voice was calm, too calm for us, like storms that never scream. And I kept talking about forever while you were packing dreams. We used to laugh at nothing, now nothing's all we have. I guess love doesn't disappear, it just learns not to last. And losing you was the last thing I ever wanted. Breaking us was the last thing on my mind. I would have fought through every dark horizon if you had only given me a sign. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a promise, still holding pieces you let go. Loving you is all I ever wanted, losing you is all I know. I still replay our conversations, searching for where we went wrong. Was it something I didn't notice, or something I knew all along? You said it's not about the love, but love was all we had. How can something feel so perfect and still end up this sad? You looked at me like I was home, but chose the road instead. And I keep sleeping on your side of this empty bed. And losing you was the last thing I ever wanted. Breaking us was the last thing on my mind. I would have burned every bridge behind me if it meant you'd stay this time. Now the silence screams inside these walls, echoing words we never said. Loving you is all I ever wanted. Now I'm learning how to live instead. I don't hate you for the leaving, I hate the way you slipped away. Like loving me became too heavy, like I was too much to stay. I would have carried all your doubts if you had let me try. But you decided on your own that we were meant to die. Maybe love isn't about holding, maybe it's about release. Maybe some hearts are only lessons, not forever, not for keeps. But how do I erase the future that we painted in my mind? How do I tell my shattered heart that it just needs more time? I still talk to you in silence, like somehow you can hear. I still save your name in my phone, like you might reappear. And every time it rains at night, I swear it feels the same, like heaven knows I'm missing you and cries in your name. Losing you was the last thing I ever wanted, but somehow it's the path I'm walking on. I'm trying to be stronger than the memories, but they're stronger when the night is long. If love means letting someone find their freedom, why does mine feel so confined? Loving you is all I ever wanted. Now losing you rewrites my life. So if you ever think about me in the quiet, in the dark, no, I never stopped believing you were my heart. And if I had to choose again,
Through all the tears I've known, I would still love you the same, even if it meant loving you alone. You at the wrong time, when your hand was not meant for mine. You smile like nothing's broken, but your heart already has a home. I know the rules, I know the line, I know your world will never be mine. Still my heart doesn't listen, it keeps calling out your name. I don't ask you to choose, I don't ask you to stay, I only ask my heart why it loves you this way. I'm loving you from far away, in silence, in the dark. I keep my feelings locked inside so I don't tear your world apart. If someone else is forever, I'm just a passing pain. I love you without touching, I love you from far away. You talk about your days with him, I smile like it doesn't hurt. I hide my storms behind my eyes, pretend my heart is not burned. Every night I fight the truth that I can never be your man. All I am is just a shadow, walking where I never stand. If love means letting go, then I'll do it every day, even if my heart stays with you while I slowly fade away. I'm loving you from far away, with a heart that knows its place. I keep my dreams locked in my chest, so you never see my pain. You're someone else's promise, I'm just a lonely name. I love you without touching, I love you from far away. Maybe in another life we'd be brave and we'd be free, but this life chose different roads for you and me. So I'll be the one who waits, without hope, without a claim. Loving you is all I have, even if it ends in pain. I'm loving you from far away, no questions, no demands. I'll never cross the line we drew, I'll never reach your hand. If loving you is all I get, then I will be okay. Because even if I lose you, I loved you from far away. You'll never know how deep it goes, and that's the price I pay. A man who loves a married heart from far, far away. Nothing exploded, we just stopped glowing. We used to laugh like we had time, like love was safe, like you were mine. You said my name without a doubt, now you say it like a way out. I watched you drift in little ways, shorter calls, longer delays. I felt the space between your words, louder than what you never heard. I kept pretending I was strong, calling lonely, holding on. I stayed quiet to keep the peace, while my heart begged for release.
reaching for your hands. I learned to sleep beside a ghost, missing you while you were close. I turned my needs into a joke, so you wouldn't feel provoked. I swallowed truths I needed said to keep you calm. I bled instead. I asked for effort, you asked for time. I asked for yours, you guarded mine. Somewhere in trying not to lose, I lost the right to be confused. We didn't break, we slowly faded. Promises left untranslated. You stayed near but far away. I stayed hoping you still stay. You said I care but not enough. I said I'm fine though it was rough. We didn't break, we didn't fight. We faded every night. Maybe love is not supposed to make you feel invisible. Maybe staying costs too much when leaving feels impossible. I don't hate you, I just hurt from loving you without a turn. I forgive you, I release, I choose myself, I choose my peace. I kept us alive alone. We didn't break, I finally did. From carrying what we never fixed, I laid us down, I let it rest. Loving you took all I had left. If love is real, it shouldn't fade. It shouldn't leave one heart unpaid. We didn't break in violent light. We faded and I survived. Some goodbyes don't sound like pain. They sound like silence. Finally answered. I met you by his permission, not by my own desire. Your heart was already written in someone else's prayer. I felt this love grow quietly where it was never meant to stay. So I bowed my head in silence and asked my heart to pray. I won't question his timing, I won't curse his plan. If loving you is my test, then I'll pass it as a man. So I leave you to God where my hands cannot reach. I love you without asking for what I cannot keep. I let go of my wishes, I lay my heart I don't ask the past to return. I let it sit and breathe. What we were still feels intact, just no longer meant for me. Your name doesn't pull me back, it only softly stays, like something I once loved deeply in another shape. We didn't lose our way in anger, we didn't end in fire. We simply reached a quiet truth, our hearts no longer aligned. You were searching for a future, I was learning how to stay. Neither one of us was wrong, we just chose a different way. I loved you without trying to keep, but didn't want to remain, and that alone feels like peace. So I keep you kindly, not in longing, not in pain. I don't wish you were still here, I don't ask you to explain. I keep you kindly as a part of who I am. You were meant to be my ending, just a place where I could stand. I don't replay our final night or count the words we said. I trust that what was real doesn't need to be defended. You held my hand when life felt loud, you let me learn to breathe, and that will always matter. Even if you're not with me, some love doesn't stay in touch, it stays in who we are, and I've learned that's enough. So I keep you kindly without asking for more. I don't knock on closed doors, I don't wait outside anymore. I keep you kindly with a calm and open heart. You didn't take my forever, you just helped me start. If you ever wonder where you fit in the story of my life, you were the chapter that taught me how to love without a fight. You showed me love can be quiet, still honest, still true, and that letting go with grace is also love too. Not a goodbye needs sorrow, not every ending means loss. Some love completes its purpose and gently moves us on. With respect for what we were, I don't feel empty without you, I just feel different, sure. I keep you kindly, and I finally understand. Some people come to change us, not to stay and hold our hand. If we meet a stranger someday or pass without a sign, just know you'll always be remembered in the softest lines, because loving you is gentle and releasing you is too. And I will always be thankful for the time I had with you. Bigger now since you walked away. Your coffee cup still sits here like you're coming back someday. I talk to shadows on the wall, pretending they you. Every silence screams your name in everything I do. I try to be okay, try to let you go, but love doesn't fade just because you said so. After you're gone, the nights feel longer than before. I smile in public, but inside I'm breaking on the floor. After you're gone, I'm learning how to breathe alone. Loving you was easy, losing you was not. scroll through memories like they're brand new scars. Your laugh still echoes softly when I'm staring at the stars. They say time heals everything, but time just makes me see how deep you were a part of every part of me. I keep your name in my prayers even though we're done. Some loves don't end, they just learn to run. After you're gone, the nights feel longer than before. I smile in public, but inside I'm breaking on the floor. After you're gone, I'm learning how to breathe alone. Loving you was easy, losing you was not. Maybe in another life we didn't say goodbye. Maybe we were braver, maybe love survived. But here I am, still holding on to what we used to be. Missing you quietly, so the world won't see. After you're gone, I still save a place for you in songs and dreams, in every wish I never outgrew. After you're gone, my heart still knows your sound. You were my home, now you're the love I lost but never put down. If you ever feel the same, just know I try to live a life without your love, but I only survive.
Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I don't need a diamond sky or a million reasons why. All I need's that little buzz when you say, are you up? Are you up? It's the 2 a.m. I miss you. It's the random thinking about you. It's the way my whole mood flips when your name lights up my phone. It's not dramatic, it's automatic. Every time you call, you're my favorite notification. My heart's only vibration. Every time you light up my screen, you light up me. You're my favorite, don't need no explanation. Out of every situation, you're my favorite one. Yeah, you're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. Favorite one, favorite one, favorite one, favorite one. You're my favorite one. Favorite one. We don't post the perfect picture, we don't flex, we don't compete. We just laugh at stupid memes and fall asleep on FaceTime screens. You know every awkward angle, every fear I never say. Still you look at me like I'm your best date. It's not a movie, it's not a fantasy, it's just you and me. You're my favorite notification, my heart's only vibration. Every time you light up my screen, you light up me. You're my favorite, don't need no explanation. Out of every situation, you're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. Favorite one. And if one day the signal fades, if the whole world disconnects, I don't need Wi-Fi, baby, just your hands around my neck. No filters, no location, no perfect caption too. If everything goes offline, I still choose you. You're my favorite notification, my lifelong destination. Even when the battery's low, don't let me go. You're my favorite, but no need for validation. Out of every generation, you're my favorite one. Yeah, you're my favorite, still my favorite, always my favorite one. Favorite one. Hey, you. Favorite one. Hey, you. You're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. You're my favorite one.
buzz when you say, are you up? It's the 2 a.m. I miss you. It's the random thinking about you. It's the way my whole mood flips when your name lights up my phone. It's not dramatic, it's automatic every time you call. You're my favorite notification, my heart's only vibration. Every time you light up my screen, you light up with me. You're my favorite, my favorite. Don't need no explanation. Out of every situation, you're my favorite one. Yeah, you're my favorite one. Yeah, you're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. We don't post the perfect picture. We don't flex, we don't compete. We just laugh at stupid memes and fall asleep on FaceTime screens. You know every awkward angle, every fear I never say. Still you look at me like I'm your best day. It's not a movie, it's not a fantasy. It's just you and me. You're my favorite notification, my heart's only vibration. Every time you light up my screen, you light up me. You're my favorite, my favorite. Don't need no explanation. Out of every situation, you're my favorite one. And if one day the signal fades, if the whole world disconnects, I don't need Wi-Fi, baby, just your hands around my neck. No filters, no location, no perfect caption too. If everything goes offline, I still choose you. You're my favorite notification, my lifelong destination. Even when the battery's low, don't let me go. You're my favorite, my favorite. No need for validation. Out of every generation, you're my favorite one. Yeah, you're my favorite, still my favorite. Always my favorite. You're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. You're my favorite one. Got me kicking my feet over nothing at all. Every time that you text, I'm climbing the walls. You say hey, and my whole day flips. Heart doing cartwheels, biting on my lip. Walk by me, and the room turns pink. Act so chill, but I can't even think. I keep smiling at your name on my phone. Little bubble, make me feel not alone. It's a sweet, silly, soft kind of crush. Turn my quiet into butterflies and blush. Got me giggling at nothing is true. Every thought just runs right back to you. It's dumb, but I love how it feels. Smiling at your name like it's something unreal. We talk late about the dumbest stuff. Inside jokes, I can't get enough. You say goodnight, but I'm wide awake, replaying every word like a mixtape. I keep smiling at your name on my phone. Little bubble, make me feel not alone. It's a sweet, silly, soft kind of crush. Turn my quiet into butterflies and blush. Got me giggling at nothing is true. Every thought just runs right back to you. It's dumb, but I love how it feels. Smiling at your name like it's something unreal. Tell me, do you feel it too when you see my picture pop up for you? 'Cause I'm twirling my hair, losing my cool over you, over you. I keep smiling at your name on my phone. Little bubble, make me feel not alone. It's a sweet, silly, soft kind of crush. Turn my quiet into butterflies and blush. Got me giggling and nothing is true. Every thought just runs right back to you. It's dumb, but I like background noise in someone else's movie scene. Always standing in the corner, never where I wanna be. And you walk in like a plot twist, smiling like you knew my lines. Suddenly the world went quiet, and the spotlight felt like mine. No more hiding, no more waiting, no more almost love. You pulled me closer, said it's over, being not enough. Now I feel like the main character every time you say my name. Like the music gets a little louder when you look my way. I feel like the main character dancing in the pouring rain. In a world of almost forevers, you're the one that stayed. Oh, 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 oh. With you I'm not afraid, I'm the main character when I'm with you. Main character, with you. Main character, yeah. It's true, we don't need a viral moment, we don't need a perfect fame. We just laugh at stupid jokes and somehow that's enough to stay. You see every messy chapter, every scar I try to hide. Still you hold my hand in public like you're proud I'm by your side. No more doubting, no more breaking, no more running scared. You rewrote every ending just by being there. Now I feel like the main character every time you say my name. Like the music gets a little louder when you look my way. I feel like the main character even on my worst days. In a world of temporary, you're the one who stays. Oh, 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 oh. You make my heart behave. Yeah, I'm the main character when I'm with you. If the lights go out, if the crowd goes home, if the whole world forgets my name, as long as you're here holding me close, I don't need the fame. You turn my doubts into fireworks, you make the small things shine. I don't need a perfect life if you're in mine. Main character, with you. Main character. Now I feel like the main character every time you say my name. Like the music hits the high note when you call my name. I feel like the main character, like the credits never roll. In a world that keeps on changing, you're my steady roll. Oh, 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 oh. You make me feel whole. Yeah, I'm the main character, still the main character when I'm with you. Main character, with you. Main character, yeah, I'm the main character when I'm with you. I met you by his permission, not by my own desire. Your heart was already written in someone else's prayer. I felt this love grow quietly where it was never meant to stay. So I bowed my head in silence and asked my heart to pray. I won't question his timing, I won't curse his plan. If loving you is my test, then I'll pass it as a man. So I leave you to God where my hands cannot reach. I love you without asking for what I cannot keep. I let go of my wishes crystal clear. I was never the weak one here. You can't unbreak my glow. I don't beg anymore. I used to love you in whispers. Now I love me loud and raw. Every crack let light show. That's the thing you didn't know. When you left, I outgrew. You can't unbreak my glow. New city, new reflection. No more second guessing. I don't check if you're watching. That's your obsession. You said I'd come back crawling, but baby, I went soaring. Why you're stuck replaying the version you were controlling? I was folding, I was fading, while you called it complicated. Now the mirror says I'm fire, and the flame keeps getting higher. You can't unbreak my glow. I don't beg anymore. I used to love you in whispers. Now I love me loud and raw. Every crack let light show. That's the thing you didn't know. When you left, I outgrew. For a minute I was shattered. Thought you leaving really mattered, but the pieces fit much better when they weren't yours. You didn't lose me, you just lost control. You can't unbreak my glow. Watch me steal the whole show. Every scar is couture. Yeah, wear it like gold. You try to dim my soul, but I'm brighter alone. Say my name, say it slow. Glow up, watch me glow up. Glow up, glow up, can't control it. You can't unbreak my glow. No, you can't unbreak my glow. You can't unbreak my glow. I knew the ending long before you found the courage to confess. The way your finger slips from mine said more than your tenderness. You love me like a fading light, like something you could lose. And I kept holding on too tight, afraid of what you choose. We were dancing on a fracture, calling it a floor, pretending we were stronger than we were before. You said sometimes love isn't enough, like that would make it hurt less. But how can love be not enough when it's all that I possess? If you're leaving, then don't be gentle. Don't you dare look back at me. If you're breaking what we built here, recklessly, don't whisper that you love me while walking out the door. If this is really over, don't love me anymore. I memorized the shape of us, the rhythm of your breath, the way you said forever, like you conquered even death. Now forever feels like seconds, like something out of reach. And every word you're saying now is what I cannot keep. You're standing there so certain, while I am falling fast. Tell me how you learned to let go of what I thought would last. You say you need your freedom, like I was holding chains, but I was only holding love. Why does that feel the same? If you're leaving, until it hurts your chest, until the truth is louder than the emptiness. If I was ever yours, if I was ever flame, then don't just walk away from me. Tonight, I do not ask you for love. I ask you for silence. I stopped counting the days since you took them away. Time no longer moves forward, it only kneels. I sit with my hands empty, where your name used to live, and learn that loss is also a form of worship. They told me love heals, but first, it undresses you. I prayed with a mouth full of hope and a heart that didn't know fear. I thought faith meant holding on, but maybe faith means disappearing here. You gave me a love I was never meant to keep, only long enough to learn how deeply I could bleed. So I release you quietly, without drama, without blame. I place your name back in your hands, where nothing ever breaks. I do not ask for answers now, I do not ask to see. If losing you is how I bow, then let this be. There are prayers you never answer, not because you are unkind, but because the answer would destroy the heart asking why. So you take what I love most and leave me with my breath, to teach me how to trust you in the slowest kind of death. If love was my idol, forgive me, I lay it down. Oh God, I'm tired of hoping, tired of waiting for signs. If you wrote me into solitude, then make it holy, not unkind. Do not return what I surrendered, do not test me twice. If this loneliness is sacred, then let it purify my life. I release you into God, where my longing can intrude. I loved you with my whole belief, now I believe in you. I release you without a future, without a maybe, without a plea. If love must stand in silence, let the silence lead to thee. I no longer pray for you to stay, I pray for my heart to stop reaching where you already said no. I don't flinch when I hear your name. It sounds like an old sweet song, the kind you don't play every day, but still know all the words by heart. I don't wish we were something else, I don't rewind the end, I just smile away.